Hey, how's it, Laker Nation? This is the foundation. Wow, what a nitrous boost! Yeah, we got right after the decision. All of a sudden, Lakers got this guy. Lakers signed this guy. Lakers on this guy. Um. Really, I'm just gonna run this through real quick. So now it's official that the trade is finalized and all that. Um. We signed Danny Green, which I like. Again, a guy that's not a liability on defense, and but at the same time, so he can quickly get some offense in a very short time span. And get a lot of impact on the game as well too. Um, signing Boogie Cousins was a very interesting thing. That's because but then I like it in a way. In if you want to put a positive spin on it, he has a relationship with Anthony Davis already, and then with LeBron James, with his leadership and all that. The thing is that Anthony Davis has already mentioned that he does not want to play the five. Um, so you got Boogie Cousins that kind of like eases that in the sense, and but how much he can play. But the thing is, like, I think Anthony can play the five. That's not. I don't think he want. Even though he doesn't want it, he can. When you go small lineups, I don't think he'll mind. And if it's like in a pinch, he doesn't mind and all that. It's just like the starting lineup is this, and he has to play it. That's when it gets a little hairy and all that. And then I think that's why re-signing JaVale McGee, uh, familiar to the team already. You got him that started a lot of games for us as well too. So you got that in the back pocket as well too. Um, Bringing back Rondo was very interesting because then I started joking. I'm pretty sure somebody got him off the internet, already that made the reference, like the Los Angeles Pelicans and all that. But that's the first thing I thought of when we re-signed Rondo. Um, Again, I'm not a huge fan of Rondo, but he does provide a lot of veteran experience. A lot of playoff and very smart guy as well too. So while I'm not a fan of him, if he contributes, that's all that matters. Um, Bringing back KCP, again another veteran guy that now I know a lot of people is like yin and yang with him. It's like, man, he does good for some moments, and you go you praise him, and then next thing you want to kick him off the team. But I think in his new role now, having a smaller plate probably will benefit him a little bit more and everything like that. So, and you got a good defender in that sense too. So however you want to play him, he can be a defensive specialist. Plus, he can have a scoring here and there. Um, the two guys I really like signing though was the Quinn Cook and Troy Daniels. Um, Quinn Cook, he makes a lot of smart plays. He takes a lot of smart shots. He doesn't waste his shots and all that. He has enough offensive game where he can create just enough on his own and stuff like that. So, and he makes smart decisions. Um, Troy Daniels, has a lot of range, and he seems like a guy that can really spread the court and stuff like that. So I was happy that we got him, and probably re-signing Caruso. I really love that re-signing. That's because he came strong at the end, and like he's I've seen him like this fight through everything. Like for every time that he's gotten the opportunity to even play, he's left it all on the court. So I love that we re-signed him. Resigning Jamal McGee again. You know I don't know. Shoots, I probably repeating myself now. Um, he can rotate, play the five. JaVale McGee, plays a lot of, can start a lot of games. So, again, keeping Anthony Davis away from making too much center positions and all that. Jared Dudley, he could, this, is a guy that, where you kind of look at your bench. You're probably not gonna get a lot of playing time, but at the same time too, you can kind of go, okay, put him here in this spot. Like try to get some veteran guy, a veteran guy on there. Um, what we do with our work with our rookies, you know, if there's no room for him on the on the main roster, throw him in the throw him in the G League and have them develop. In that sense, have them develop. Keep them, and then if you need, because this is not exactly a young crew, you can kind of bring them up when you need to and all that. So how does this dynamic work now? Well, uh, the pitch was to Kawhi Leonard that LeBron James would move to the point guard. So now that that doesn't happen, does he reassume his point forward status? Who do you start at point guard? Everybody's pointing at uh, Rondo already. Maybe he would like to have a guy that can be more of a scoring guy in in and can spread the floor. With Quinn Cook and all that. Um, but you got that, and then you got Danny Green as well too, so he could probably play the shooting guard. So that means, is that gonna put Kyle Kuzma on the as the sixth guy and all that? Which again, everybody's talking about this big three thing, this big three, all these superstars and all that getting together, super teams, whatever. And all the while, Kyle Kuzma is there. Kyle Kuzma has developed a game each and every year. He's developed moves each and every year. Um, does he need to prove more? Yes, he does. But the thing is that we drafted him. We kept him. You know, and for him to be kind of lost in all this mix, I hope that really motivates him, and he comes out and he's like, hey, Brett, I'm here. So we're gonna see what goes on with that, how that dynamic works out. Um, is this such like, is this a championship team? Gotta wait, because one thing is always in the back of your mind. It's not about the competition. It's not about that. It's the health of your team and all that. So that's good. That's gonna be remain to be seen and all that. So how healthy we can remain, and there's some great teams out there. Denver. Like, they don't get no recognition. They're a solid team. Also, the Portland Trail Blazers. Houston Rockets. But Houston Rockets. You never know what's going on with them because of all the drama. Clippers. Now that this is going on. Dallas Mavericks, they look like they're the team on the come up and all that. So, you got a lot of great teams and all that. So, will this be a walk in the, I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park at all. Golden State Warriors, a lot of people think they're going to fall off the earth. D'Angelo Russell, gotta wait to see how that works out and all that. And then if they're in the hunt and you get Klay Thompson back, then it's hard to count them out. And in the Spurs, you never count them out. They're just a team that plays the right way. So, the biggest number one concern is, can we stay healthy, and can we get our a favorable seat in the Western Conference playoffs and all that. So that's gonna be the two key things right there. But I'm very excited. Sorry, not a little bit off my voice right now, but I'm very excited. Cannot wait for the season start. All right, Laker Nation, mahalo for watching. Aloha.